Okay, good morning all. Welcome back to political science class. Okay, today only one session is there for us, right? Only one
No,
class.
sir, two.
Two are there. Last period also, I think so, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 4:30. Okay. So listen carefully. In the last session, I told you we will start a new lesson that is, what is that? Equality, right? Equality. As per our year plan, this week we have to complete, this month you have to complete one more chapter from, the first chapter from Indian Constitution at Work, or Part A textbook. Part A textbook, the first chapter, Constitution. Okay, why and how. That chapter also want to complete. So equality we will complete after the completion of this chapter. Okay. So please understand. Today we are going to start the chapter Constitution, why and how. I know that there is no PDF copy with you, right? Okay. So I not intimated you, right? Okay, so failed to intimate, no problem. Today we will discuss the general things from that chapter. Okay, the general awareness. Basically, you want to know number of things related with the Constitution. So, this kind of things we will discuss today. And from the next class onwards, you should keep the PDF copy of the same chapter, right? So, write down the chapter, textbook A, Part A, Part A. Name of the chapter, the first chapter, Constitution, why and how. Constitution, why and how. Those people those who have the textbook with you, you can use that one. Others, please download it from the NCERT site. Okay, and keep a hard copy of the same with you. Clear? It's difficult to use your mobile phone to observe the textbook at the time of class, so it's preferable to keep a hard copy of the same with you. Okay, so Part A textbook. Okay, so first of all, we will start the discussion related with the Constitution. Okay, and the things that are connected with the Constitution, facts that related with the Constitution of India, like that various things are there. Okay, so basically this textbook is dealing Indian Constitution, okay, and its factors that are related with the Indian Constitution. Okay, so we will start with the preamble of the Indian Constitution. Sorry. This is the preamble or preface of the Indian Constitution. Okay, in your textbook, you can see the same. Okay, textbook also the same thing is there. Preamble of the Indian Constitution. Before the content page, you can see that. Index page, you can see that the preamble of the Indian Constitution. Okay, so it's a preface. So this preface says that what are the values that included in the Constitution and for what the Constitution is existing. Clear or not? That's what the preface or the preamble of the Constitution says about. Okay, and already we learned about the importance of that values and trend in the Indian Constitution. So already we completed one chapter related with the liberty, freedom. Okay. The political theory textbook, we will study about the justice, we will study about equality, we will study about the fraternity, and many other values that need or that is important for the individual to lead a good life in the society. Okay, so we will start the preamble of the Constitution. So the Constitution's preamble start like this: we, the people of India, right? We are the people of the country called India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. Okay, we are understanding that. Okay, India is a country. What kind of country it is? It's a sovereign country. Sovereignty. What do you mean the term sovereignty? You understand the meaning of all these terms there. Sovereignty. What is that? Sovereignty. If you don't know, please write the meaning. Okay. Sovereignty. Supreme power of the government. Okay. The government will exercise that power within the territory of that country. Clear? That's sovereignty, the sovereign power of the government, the supreme power of the government, and the government ruling its citizen without any control from outside. Clear? Okay, our government is not controlled by any other foreign government. Clear? So It is making rules and regulation for its people within the territory of the country. So that's a sovereignty. No government of other countries are able to pressurize our government or control our government. If it is not so, that such kind of governments are called to be sovereign government. Okay, clear or not? If pressure is there, other governments are able to control our government, means it is not like that. It's something else. That time we will say it's a puppet government. What is that? Puppet government. Okay, the government is ruling us. Okay, with the or say basically they are controlling the others. Okay, such kind of governments are termed as a puppet governments. Okay, so sovereignty. So our government is a supreme, what again? Powerful government and the supreme government within the territory of the country. Okay. And it is a socialistic one. What is a socialistic one? Government has a great say in the life of the people, right? Right, and government always trying to create equality of opportunity, clear, justice for everyone, okay, upliftment of the poor people, like that various concepts are connected with the term socialist or upliftment of the downtrodden. I already told you that, social and economically backward people. Okay, so government is standing for its people, basically, development of its people. It is secular one, secular state. What do you mean secularism? What do you mean secularism?
Not governed by religions.
Of course, secularism in the sense there is no religion for the state, or government is not giving any particular or any importance for any particular religion. There is no privileges for any religion. All religions are equal. There is no religion for the government. Okay, that concept is termed as a secularism. So India is a secular state, which means all religions are equal. There is no special preferences for any religions there. Okay, it's a democratic country. Okay, we are following democracy, right? What type of democracy we are following in India? What type of democracy is that? In India?
So democratical.
What, Kevin? So democracy we can classify broadly into two. What are they? Parliamentary form of democracy and a presidential type of democracy. Clear? In a parliamentary type of democracy, the prime minister will be the head of the government, right? Prime minister. Clear? And what about the presidential type? President. Okay. American example for presidential type of democracy, and India is an example for parliamentary type of democracy, right? Parliamentary type of democracy. Okay. So India is a democratic, and it is a republic. Have a constitution and a head of the nation, right? It is the president, right? Head of the state, who is that? It's the president, right? Okay, it is the president. Okay, and the constitution is safeguarded or protected by the president. So it's a republic. So India is a sovereign country. It's a socialistic one. It's a secular one. It's a democratic one. At the same time, it's a republic. And to secure, the main aim of the Indian constitution is to secure to all its citizens what the government is securing or what the constitution is securing there or protecting here. It is justice. Okay. It is liberty, it is equality, and it is fraternity. Okay. It is guaranteed and protected by the constitution. So you can see these three words. What is that? Liberty, equality, and fraternity. Liberty, equality, and fraternity. The famous slogan of the French Revolution, right? Liberty, equality, and fraternity. Heard that, right? Okay, you know that. So, what kind of justice? Social justice, economic justice, and political justice. Okay, so the constitution protecting or securing justice for all its people. Okay, what type of justice? Social justice, which means all the people in the country want to lead a good life. Nobody is able to enjoy anything special from the constitution or from the government. All are equal. Okay. So, if anybody is there socially backward or economically backward, it is the responsibility of the government to make them develop. Okay. Or help them to achieve development. Next one, economic justice. Okay. Creating condition for each and every individual to make a good benefit, okay, may get a good remuneration for their employment. Clear or not? That's called economic justice. Everyone want to lead a life, right or not? Not only the country is not only for the rich people, it is for the poor too. So it is the responsibility of the government to support each and every one. Okay, so constitution securing that justice for everyone, economic justice and political justice. Political justice. Clear or not? What is political justice? Okay, political right, we know that, right? Right to vote is considering as a political right. For example, we can say right to vote is a political right. So it is a responsibility of the constitution to protect that right. Okay, and providing that for everyone, those who complete the age of 18 in India. Okay, universal adult franchise or universal adult suffrage, we know that. So justice, what kind of justice? Social justice, economic justice, and political justice. Okay, so constitution securing that. Liberty of thought, liberty of expression, liberty of belief, liberty of faith, liberty of worship. Clear? So liberty, we are free. Okay, so constitution protecting our freedom or liberty. What kind of freedom? Okay, liberty of thought, liberty of expression, liberty of belief, liberty of faith, liberty of worship. We are free to do all these things, sir. Liberty of thoughts. In the last chapter we discussed that. Okay, liberty of thought. So it is the freedom with the minimum restrictions, right? Thought and expression. We can think, we can express. Okay, so such kind of things or such kind of rights are with the minimum restrictions, or freedoms are there with the minimum restrictions. Liberty of thought and expression. We are able to formulate different ideas, right? Yes or no? So, example, if you are a programmer, a computer programmer, okay, you programmed a particular game, clear? A game or an application you programmed, and it is up to the people, okay, want to accept it or not accept. Okay, you can do that, no problem. Nobody will ask you, nobody will question you why you are creating something like this. Okay, but it is up to the people. Okay, they can accept it or they can reject it. So we studied that, right? Yes or no? So nobody is able to stop anybody from thinking and express themselves. Okay, clear or not? But it is up to we people want to accept it or want to reject it. Clear? So the free constitution guaranteeing that freedom or that liberty for each and every individual in the society. Freedom of belief. Freedom of belief. That related with not only religion, number of other beliefs also are there. All right. So you are free to believe. Clear or not? So some demigods are there, you know. They will say themselves as they are the son of God. The demigods. Right or not? A number of such people are there. We are unable to use the names here, but okay, you know that it's a common factor. All right, in the society we are able to find such kind of people. Okay, clear or not? So from every religion, such kind of people are there. Some people are there. Some kind of these living gods today, they are able to give a life for the people. Okay, clear or not? But the irony is nowadays such kind of ashramams or such kind of religious centers are closed, and the leaders of these religious centers are waiting in the queue to get the vaccine. Understanding or not? Vaccination is necessary. Then only they will start, it seems. Okay, though the people those have these religious leaders, they have these supernatural powers. Why the need? What is the need of the vaccine for them? Supernatural power is there with them, right? They can cure themselves, right? Then what is the need of this vaccine? Okay, let it be. So that is the reality. So COVID taught us many things, number of things. Okay, clear or not? But also one thing is there. After this pandemic, or this pandemic period, again people will go to them to get what? Blessings. No idea why it is so. Basically, we are Malayalis like that. Okay, if somewhere something is free, we will go there. Okay, we don't know what is going to happen in the next moment, but we will rush. Okay, we will go there, we will push others, we will we'll do maximum trouble there, but finally the result is very worse. It will create lots of problem. Okay, let it be. So for example, I told that. So you are free to do that. Nobody will question you. Even religious leaders are going there and getting blessings from these kind of goats there, right? The living one, the demigods, the son of the goats, they directly appointed to cure the problem of the people. Okay, so they are appointed directly by the God. Okay, they're saying like that. We don't know. Anyway, just remember. So you are free to do that. The same time you have the right, what? Not to believe in anything. Clear or not? That's your right. Clear? So government, I mean, the constitution is protecting your right to believe or not to believe. Okay, not only believe, not to believe also is there. Clear? Let it be. So just understand that. That's what in election, in that ballot paper, or what we can say the EVM machine, last option is there. It's going to be not none of the above, right? Clear or not? We can choose them, or we have the same right to discard all these people. Discarding at a moment, right? So that's it. Okay, so we are free to do so. Okay, we are free to believe in any political party. At the same time, not to believe also. Next one, faith and worship. That is strictly related with religion, right? Strictly related with the religion. So, for example, take the Hinduism. Okay, just Hinduism. It is for analyzing. So, you people will belong into Hinduism. Okay, so what you can say? The strong believers of this religion. So, don't think anything bad. This is just for understanding. Okay, clear or not? So. In Hinduism, there are a number of subcastes are there, number of faith and worship methods are there. Okay. So basically speaking, so 3 worship methods are there. Many other methods also are there. Okay, but commonly it is categorized like Vaishnavites, Shaivites and Shaktiites. Okay. Vaishnavites, Shaivites and Shaktiites. Clear or not? You are a Hindu, okay, you believe. But Hindu is, you are a Hindu, that doesn't mean you are the believer of Lord Vishnu or believer of Lord Shiva or believer of Lord Shakti. Okay, Lordess, right? Clear on Goddess Shakti. Clear? So maybe you discarding to Shiva and Shakti, ensure that you will believe in Lord Vishnu. Okay. So like that separation also existing in this religion. Right or not? Which religion? Hinduism. Okay. So the Chera Empire, Chera Chola Pandya, you know that, right? Heard about Chera Chola Pandya kingdoms? Ancient Tamil kingdom. Okay, Chera Chola Pandya. Clear? Don't know? Okay, let it be. I will discuss that later. Okay, we will discuss it. Come on. So the government, so the constitution securing justice. What type of justice? Social justice, economic justice, and political justice, and liberty of what thought, liberty of expression, liberty of belief is there for you, liberty of faith and worship. Any worship method you can choose, no problem. But it should not create any problem for the others in the society, right? Should not harm others. Okay, you can follow any worship method, no problem, right? But if worship method is against the society and it is out of the framework of the constitution, okay, the government will interfere in that, definitely. Clear or not? Understand? So you know that sacrifices, different types of sacrifices are there. Okay, what kind of sacrifices? In some institutions we can see, okay, goat, sheep, they will sacrifice. Oxen or buffalo, they will sacrifice. In ancient times, the human sacrifice also existed, right? Okay, clear? Understanding or not? Okay, so such kind of things are not permissible today, right? Clear or not? That sacrifices or killing of animals to maintain your religious belief, it is not permitted. Okay, it is against the law. It's a criminal offense today. Is that clear? Okay, so the government will interfere in such kind of activities. If faith and worship is against the framework or not within the framework of the constitution, definitely the government will interfere in that. That also want to keep in your mind. Okay, so it is not a full freedom. Some restrictions are there, some constraints are there. Next one, fraternity. Fraternity, universal brotherhood or sisterhood, right? Right? Okay, so assuring, so fraternity, it is always assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. So, if you are keeping a brotherhood with other individual in the society, okay, or other community in the society, clear or not? Okay, group of people in the society, okay, so what will happen there? We are able to lead a good and dignified life in the society. No problem at all. Okay, it will help to improve the unity and integrity of the country. Okay, together we will face the problems and together we will develop. Okay, that's what fraternity. So constitution assuring that also what? Fraternity. Okay. So in our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, we adopted it, enact. Okay, from that day always we started enacting that, enforcing that, and give to ourselves. Okay, we are giving this constitution for us. This is not some other people. We are giving the constitution ourselves. This constitution, clear or not? So 1949. Okay, 26th day of November 1949. So the Constitution Day of India is celebrating in 26th November, right? 26th November is the Constitution Day of India. Clear? So remember all these points. Okay, so Constitution of India, the preamble, we the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic, and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, and faith, equality of status and opportunity that, equality of status and opportunity, and to promote among them all. Okay, so we missed this point, I think so. Equality, right? Equality, yes, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all. Okay, so let it be here up to here. Equality of status is there and of opportunity. Clear? Equality of status and of opportunity. Equal status for everyone. All are equal before the law. There is no special privileges and equal opportunities. Equal opportunities for everyone. Okay, but in some time, opportunities might differ to support the economically or socially backward people. Some reservations are there. Okay, so we cannot say that it is against this idea of equal opportunity. Clear or not? Sometime the government will make some amendments, some changes in the opportunity to support economically or socially backward people, right? Economically backward people, not only from the low caste, but from the higher caste also. I use the term economically backward and the next term socially backward, right? Is that clear? Okay, so that's what equality. So justice, social, economic, and political, liberty of thought, expression, and belief, faith, and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among the what? Fraternity. Okay, in the country, it is the responsibility of the Constitution to promote fraternity that will assure the dignity and the individual and the unity, integrity of the nation. Clear? Okay, in our Constituent Assembly, the group of people, right, those who are assigned to write the Constitution, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact, and give to ourselves this Constitution. Is that clear? This is the preamble of the Constitution. So these values that enshrined in the Constitution, it is too important for us. That's what a separate textbook is there for us to learn about the importance of these values like justice, liberty, equality, fraternity, and other values. Okay, that will create a good life in the society. So hope these ideas are clear for you people, right? Okay, now we will go to the textbook directly. So we will start the first chapter, that is Constitution, why and how. Constitution, why and how. Just give me a moment. 1 minute. The chapter is loading now. Okay, so this is the chapter, the first page. You can see. Chapter 1, Constitution, why and how. Okay, so basically we are learning these aspects. Okay, what a constitution means, what a constitution does to the society, how constitutions govern the allocation of power in society, and what was the way in which the Constitution of India was made. Clear? These are the basic concepts that what we are covering in this chapter. What a constitution means. What is the meaning of a constitution? Okay, first question, why do we need a constitution? Can anyone tell me that answer? Why we need a constitution? So there are different types of constitutions are there. Written constitutions, unwritten constitutions, rigid constitutions, flexible constitution, partially rigid and partially flexible constitution. Okay, you learned all those things in the junior classes. I am not teaching anything from a LLB textbook, right? Okay, it is from your previous textbooks and our textbook. Okay, nothing, what you can say, confusing or difficult than this. Than this in the sense, this is also difficult for you people, right? No. Okay, if I'm listening first time, it might create some difficulty, but you have to analyze it, understand it. Okay, so tell me. So, what do you mean by a constitution? Come on. No idea?
So since India is a nation who got its independence after so long, they thought that having a very set framework of rules and basic ideologies will help.
Okay, the basic set of rules and regulations. Okay, set of rules and regulations. That is good, right? Clear? You know that. A set of rules and regulations. And it is recommending, okay, a number of recommendations also are there. How a government should be, how a person or individual should be there in the society. Like the recommendations also included in the constitution, right? So come back. So the basic idea, you know, that's good. Anyway, you can see here, what is a constitution? What are its functions? What role does it perform for a society? How does a constitution relate to our daily existence? Answering this question is not as difficult as you might think. Clear? So the last sentence, answering these questions is not as difficult as you might think. So you will think that these things are very difficult to understand, but it is not. It is not. Okay, all these things are connected with our daily life. Easily you people are able to understand these things. We are able to analyze these things. Okay, so first of all, Constitution allows coordination and assurance. Clear or not? Constitution allows coordination, okay, and assurance. What is coordination? Everything should work together. The government, the individual, all the administrative mechanisms, the bureaucrats, clear or not? Okay, and assuring something for the people. What the constitution assuring there? Okay, so we already discussed that in the preamble. Imagine yourself to be a member of the responsibly large group. Further, imagine that this group has the following characteristics. The members of this group are diverse in various ways. They have different religious allegiances. Some are Hindu, some are Muslims and Christians, and some perhaps profess no religion at all. They are also varied in many different aspects. They pursue different professions, have different abilities, have different hobbies, different stages in everything from film to books. Some are rich and some are poor, some are old, some young. Imagine further that members of the group are likely to have disputes over various aspects of life. Okay, hope this idea is clear for you people. I just read it. It is a society, right? Okay, saying about a society. What type of society? The society where we live, right? What kind of society is that? Different types of people are there in the society, right? Okay, people with a different attitude. People those who believe in different religion. Even the people those who not really believing in religions also are there in the society. Okay, just give me a moment. Okay, hope the voice is clear. Hello, hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So different types of people are there. The people those who believe in different religion. The people those who doing different occupations. Okay, clear or not? The people with the different tastes. Okay, taste in the sense that varying from cinemas to books. Okay, films to books. People with the different tastes, right? Some people like dramas, some people like thrillers. Okay, some people like family stories, some people like a comedy channel. Okay, like that, various attitudes are there, tastes are there for people. Little the food habits. Okay, various tastes, vegetarian, non-vegetarian. Okay, like that, preferences are there. Okay, so it is a group of different people with a different mentality. As a result of these differences, chances are there in the society for disputes. Yes, either or not, there or not. For example, there's a tour planning in your class. You're going to an annual tour. Okay, so a group of people will say that basically in Kerala, the first preference, basically the students will go to Ooty Kodaikanal. Okay, so one group will say that, okay, we will go to Ooty Kodaikanal. Some other people say, no, why Ooty? Every year we are going there, right? Every year we are going and visiting this Ooty Kodaikanal. So this time we will go for some other area, right? Let it be. Okay, so we will go to Munnar. Other will say Munnar. Okay, this is our neighboring place, right or not? Okay, we are drinking tea from that place. Then why want to go there? Oh, no need. So Munnar. Okay, so for a simple planning, for a simple tour program, this kind of various opinions, right? So what about in serious concerns or serious, what you can say, problems there? Okay, a dispute will be there, right? Anyway, dispute will be there, right? In your home, okay, Sunday, okay, maybe a discussion will be there. What want to cook? Is it biryani, chicken, or something like that, right? So there also dispute will arise, right? Anyway, okay, tastes are different. In your family, the tastes are different. So what about society? Different people with different attitudes or taste. Definitely it will create disputes, right? That's what the first paragraph says. First paragraph of the chapter says, okay, a society, there's a group of people with a different tastes, okay, different likes and dislikes. Okay, so how much property should one be allowed to own? Sorry, that's a question. That's a question. Should it be compulsory that every child be sent to school, or should be should it be compulsory that every children to send to school, or should be parents be allowed to decide? How much should this group spend on its safety and security, or should it build more park instead? So these are some questions. Should the groups be allowed to discriminate against some of its members? These are some general questions. Okay, if you're asking this question in the society, different answers will arise. First question, how much property should one be allowed to own? What is your answer? Property. Land area. So different people will give different answers. Some people will say that individual should not possess any land. Okay, it is not necessary. Government want to possess and the government want to control it. Okay, some people will give answer like that. Basically, they are the socialist or communist. Okay, socialist and communist. That idea is like that. Capitalist ideology people, the people with the capitalist ideology, they will say that freedom is necessary. Clear or not? So government should not interfere in this kind of question. Clear or not? Let the people, those who have money, let them purchase and enjoy. Okay, that's one capitalist approach. People are there like that. Some people will say that give us this much of land, we will cultivate and we lead a life there. Okay, government should not interfere, but it is the responsibility of the government to provide land for the landless people. Like that, various opinions will be there, right? Okay, fine. So next question, what is that? Should it be compulsory that every child be sent to school, or should the parents be allowed to decide? What is your answer? Is up to the parents, or the government will decide it or not? Tell me.
The government.
The government, because up to the age of 15, government also in the place of your parent. Okay, clear or not? Clear or not? Okay, so government also function or doing the duty, or should be act or function as the parent of the kids below the age of 15. Okay, so government will fix it. Clear or not? Okay, but some parents will say that the situation of the house or family is not that good. Okay, want to send these kids for work, then only they can lead a life, or at least achieve the basic necessities of life. Okay, there comes a problem. Okay, problem will be there. Okay, so no clear-cut answers. But today we know that, okay, in the constitution, something is mentioned, we want to obey it. Okay, but if there is no constitution, there are numerous questions will be there, all right? Okay, how much should this group spend on its safety and security? How much a country should spend it to purchase weapons to protect its territories? A question. Some people will say that we want peace. We want to maintain peace with the neighboring states, so no need of weapons. Some people will say that we have to spend more money on purchasing weapons or inventing new. Clear? Different answers will be there. Okay. Next one. Should it build more parks instead? Okay. Instead of purchasing weapons, can we construct parks for the kids? Another question. Okay. So like that, various questions will arise. Okay. It is existing in the society and various answers are there for these questions. Okay. Clear or not? So that we are going to understand in this chapter basically. So a constitution is there means there is no doubt. Clear or not? In the constitution, so and so rules are there. Everyone want to obey it. Clear? There is no doubt. Okay. Today a new rule or a new amendment. Not amendment basically. It's a ruling by the High Court. What is that? If you want to keep pets in your home, you wanted to get a license for it. Clear or not? License for pets, not for pests, but pets, dog or something like that, right? Okay, clear or not? It is a compulsory one. Within 6 months, you should get the certificate, or else it is considered as a offense. Clear? Certificate is necessary. So other countries, it is a old law, okay. But in India, basically in Kerala, this ruling says that within 6 months, you have to get a certificate for your or a license for your pet. Or else it is considered as an offense. Government can book you, okay, or punish you. Punish in the sense penalties will be there. Okay, you have to pay fine. If there is no certificate, you have to pay fine. Okay, so let it be. So next paragraph. Every question will elicit a variety of answers for different people, but For all their diversity, this group has to live together. So diversities are there, different answers are there, but we people want to lead a life together. They are dependent upon each other in various ways. They require the cooperation of each other. Okay, clear or not? We are depending to each other in one way or the other. Clear or not? So a human being cannot exist in a society, or an individual cannot exist in a society without the cooperation. Clear or not? The cooperation is necessary. Okay, everyone want to cooperate with other. We people are connected with others with one way or the other. Right? Clear or not? Okay, so if we are eating the food, okay, so just imagine who cultivated it. Where from this food grains reach in our locality? Clear or not? Where from this water? Where from this vegetable? Where from this fish? Where from this chicken or mutton? Okay, clear or not? So we don't know them anyway, but we are connected with them in one way or the other, right? Okay, our money will reach them. Okay, so fine. They are depend upon each other in various ways. They require the cooperation of each other. What will enable the group to live together peacefully? So this question, what will enable, what creates a condition to lead a life with all people together? Okay, so we will answer this question in the next class. Okay, thank you everyone.
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4. Basuri, Abraham, and Sandra. There was connection, I think. Okay, yes, thank you very much.